Hello, my name is Sebastian, and we want to talk today a little bit about EC2 instances. EC2 instances are also in your cloud practitioner learning materials, so we want to see how it works hands-on. So, in a nutshell, instances are compute powers. So I would say, when you run an application and it needs to compute something, so you use all the compute power in the cloud, and this goes through these instances. Your application can run multiple instances. You learn also a lot about load balancing. So this means that I will do, when I have more instances, then also do a balancing between the instances, not that just one does all the compute and all others are doing nothing. And you learn also about the different types of instances. Okay, we want to do just a launch and then see how we can connect to it. That's for the beginner a first good step. I'm here already in the EC2 dashboard. This you would access when you click here on the search bar into EC2. And when you click on it, you would come here in the same one. And the first thing what we check is, okay, in which region I am. So let me check this. So in the US, United States 1. It's correct. So US East 1 we are. We can click this here away. And then we go here to launch instance. It could be that your overview is a little bit different, but usually search for and launch instance button and then you are good to go. So we give it a name. So my instance for testing. And then you are having to make an AMI. So you have to decide in which software you are. If you are Linux, macOS is for the Apple devices, Ubuntu, Windows, and so on. You can also use other ones. We go with the Amazon Linux. You can also do recent, so this means you are choosing the AMI which you already had before. So here's then the architecture for it. Then here's something important, the instance types. So here you see we use a T2 micro, which is free tier eligible. When you would click here on compare types, you see first of all that there are 914 different types, and some are compute, some are memory, some are bigger, some are smaller. So you see here already C5A12X large, so this has a lot of compute power. But we go do here the T2 micro. To select this type, goes here a little bit slower here today. Okay, good. Then we need a key pair, so we will create a key pair to connect also to our instance. So my key for my instance, in this case I will save it as a PEM file. We'll create a key pair. Then here is the network setting. So usually what it does is it will go into your default VPC. So the EC2 will be embedded in this in this VPC and create security groups. This we will do. We will allow the SSH traffic. Then we have here from anywhere, so you can also choose here something custom or my IP or something. This is then a more granular approach, but we first want to see how it actually runs, how I can start my instance on a beginner level. That's what we are here for. Then configure storage. So as default you have 8 GB attached to your instance. And that's actually it. We check here number of instances, so you can even launch 2 or 3 or 4, but we launch now this instance. Will take a moment. 33%, 80. Please bear with me until it's loading. Okay, great. So this one is launched, so we can go back to our instances, and here we have a running instance. And when we now click on it, we will see some of the details of it. We see the status and app alarms. Monitoring is then actually how it runs when you have CloudWatch. Storage. So here you will see, where is it? We have here one attached, one EBS volume, the root EBS. Okay, that's fine. So, but actually it's just for simple, we want to connect. So we click on it and then click here to connect. We connect using a public IP. Username is a EC2 user. Connect. Take a moment. Establishes. Still establishing the connection. And we are good to go. We connected to our instance. And this is one way in the console. When you have this key, this key pair, which we had already, then you can also use in your own terminal to connect to it after it is launched. And here you have some smaller commands like ls that should show me what is inside. We can also make a directory test, is it possible? Then check ls again. There we have even directory, so you can put also their files inside like you wish. Usually when you have your applications, this is your compute device, and that's already great. And we can now go back. Now at the moment it is in a running status. And when we want to close it, so instant state, reboot, stop. So at first you stop your instance. Stop it. Okay. So now it is stopped. It will not occur any more costs, and this is good so. Even if it's in the free tier, that's fine, but when you would now accidentally, or when you would launch larger instances, then please stop this one. Especially later when you are using other services and have underlying EC2s running, check every time in the EC2 dashboard that none of them is still running if you don't want. So you stop them, or in the end you can also start them or also terminate them. So we want to clean up our services, so we go here to terminate. Successfully terminated, and when we would update here, then it's still stopping, and after a while it would come here termination. It's now here in shutting down, terminated, and that's it. Okay, I hope it was helpful, and we go in the next one then just to the EBS volume, that you see how we can make more storage for this EC2 if necessary. I hope you enjoy, and I wish you a nice day. Bye bye.